Start out, it is good to immediately take stage versus Samus because she really struggles to get down from platform. However, if you want to do a safer move than this Nair, because they can hit you between the Nair hits and things like that, um, doing a dash forward into this area and then doing a jump back, a full retreating up air, covers them on platform really well and is damn near unpunishable. Um, To avoid them escaping from this second one, you just do an up air here instead of a nair. And if you had done an up air, they would have jumped into it, and then they would have lost their double jump, and you could have just kept up airing them like 3 or 4 more times, you know, get a lot of percent off of it. Probably couldn't get a kill, but 40 to 50% is pretty meaningful. You want to finish this gentleman, I'm pretty sure, because they're high enough above the ground that they can't ASDI down and punish it. So if they hold in on this, then you can get like a gentleman to knee here. But by doing multiple jabs, you're just giving them more opportunity to get closer to the ground and have the ability to ASDI down your next jab and then reversal. This was dash chancing from too far away. So like right here, like you're in a real Samus can't take space really quickly effectively, right? Um, so just walling in this area is a really strong way to stop because she's gonna try to take stage back afterwards, right? She's either you put out a walling aerial here, and she uh, doesn't take stage, in which case you just kind of reset the situation, or you put out a walling aerial here, and like if you had hit this wave dash, you could have comboed like a bear to knee. Especially in the corner, it's really important finding kill confirms with bear, because when someone's in the corner and they're going to be trying to dash into center stage, they will be DIing in on your hit. So if you hit them with a walling bear when they're trying to dash or wave dash into center stage, they will be having DI where you can combo it into a knee. Um, all right. And then here it's just too far away. Like this is a really good situation, right? Samus is above you. You can just pressure the fuck out of her with up airs. If she tries to follow through and do a missile like this, your up air will hit the missile and then hit her. So it's just like really, really safe, good option to do retreating up air in this situation. And that's why you have to be. This is why you have to be really careful about using jab poorly in the matchup. Because right here, by the way, um, if you had just done a buffer shield down, angled down instead of a just to prevent shield pokes instead of the jab, then you would have shielded this down smash and been able to get a stomp out of shield or a knee out of shield. That's pretty good. I think what I would do here is I think you do have enough height to where you can actually threaten edge canceling on this side versus this side. And doing that makes it very difficult for Samus to cover both of those options. Is there a fastfall here? I feel like there's a late fastfall. Yeah, there's if you hadn't fast fell this, then this nair would have actually connected. But also doing this lunging nair in the corner, it's better to overshoot a little more and use a knee instead of a nair. Knee has less range, but it's a lot safer on ASDI down or CC. And if they hold away, then they're just fucking dead, so really strong. One thing that's really strong is after throws, start threatening. So do this jump, and then just slowly drift in with a non-fastfall knee. And if they do something like this fair, you will drift around the fair and hit them during their landing leg with a knee. So Samus here is in a really bad position again. She's on platform, and Samus is on platform. You can really safely pressure with up airs, and she's really struggles to get down unless she's really good at her escape options, which this Samus hasn't shown yet. But yeah, if you just done a retreating up air here, would have pushed Samus over here, and then you're below her, and it's kind of hard for her to get down again. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, just do walling bears when Samus is at the corner. Like right here, after you'd made it back. Yeah, the fall through bear, if you'd done it, no, that's just fine, yeah. But like right here, Samus is on platform, Samus is above you. Like you put out the up air and then yeah, like this. Like what you're doing there is really good actually. You have time to grab ledge there before Samus can. Right here. Let me find where it is. Like right here, when Samus is down here, if you had fell through the platform and then done a wave dash to ledge, you could have grabbed it before her and then, threatened an edge guard of some kind. Or just held ledge. Actually, just holding ledge there probably would be enough, unless she does wall jump shenanigans. Yeah, don't go for those knees there. They just won't. If you're gonna do a knee to try to hit Samus coming down, you have to start from outside of her range. So, where's good example? Yeah, here it was. Like right here, and Samus is on platform. If you want to try to read her falling down, jump from outside of the range and then drift in with a knee to hit their landing lag. Because when you do a knee like this, it pretty much only hits one very specific timing of them falling through the platform. Plus, a lot of the times, like, look at all these frames of this is where it comes out, right? During all that time, Samus could have fallen through and hit you with, like, a nair or something, right? So it's just better, if you want to safely pressure with uppers, you can, but if you want to go for the knee here, you want to start outside of the range, so then if they try to fall in, or if they try to do like a falling nair, you can just punish the nair. You can punish a falling dare or a missile or anything, really, by just doing a late no fastball knee on their landing lag. So, yeah, that just wasn't really the best trapping. Wave dash back out of shield here. Like right here. And Samus up tilts on your shield. You can't like true punish this. So what's best to do is to wave dash back out of shield and then kind of deal with whatever they do next. Because if you wave dash back out of shield and you see that they do like an F tilt or another up tilt afterwards, then you can whiff punish the end lag of that move. But if they retreat, then you can just kind of safely take space. That was a good read. Oh, I forgot. I'm recording on this. Nice. You gotta do those knees lower. It's like right here. Also, no, just don't fast fall it. I say this like all the fucking time whenever I'm doing VOD review, but literally just don't fast fall so many of your aerials and they will be so much more successful. Because right here, like, Samus goes for like a down tilt, right? She's crouching. She's in crouch, which means that if you hit, she can CC this. But if you just wait a little bit, she's clearly going for like a CC down tilt or a CC down smash. And if they try to do that, expecting the fastfall aerial and you do no fastfall, then you'll catch them during the startup and they won't be able to CC. And it just makes it better. Plus, it's safer on shield. It covers more distance, stuff like that. It gives you more control over your drift. Okay, that's good pressure. Yeah, that's really good knee there. I probably would have gone for an up air, but knee's clearly better. There, yeah. See, it's so hard for Samus to get down if you're like properly pressuring the fuck out of her on platforms. Like, yeah, now you don't get a kill, but you still, she's at 92, and now you can just keep walling her out with bears, right? If she does like an if you just do walling bears here, like this walling bear would have hit this, right? Um, because it was a missed ledge dash. You can wave dash forward here actually too. Wave dashing forward between Samus's shield pressure is actually not too bad. Although, in this case, I think wave dash back would have been better because it's right here. Samus does a jab. You could up air out of shield this too. If Samus does a jab on your shield, you have and it's close like this, you can up air out of shield it. But definitely after this F tilt wasn't spaced. You could have done a. You can do like any aerial ladder, any instant aerial ladder shield and hit it. But if you're ever scared and you don't want to play the scrap situation, you can just wave dash back, and it's not bad risk reward to do so, because like, you know, Falcon's big strength is his dash speed, and trying to scrap is not taking advantage of his biggest strength. Because if you're trying to fight out of shield, then you don't. You can only wave dash out of shield, right? You can't dash out of shield, which means you don't get to take advantage of his fast dash speed. Yeah, that stomp is really good. I think though, yeah, if you had done this stomp into an up air, maybe not actually, but still, like even this fair, it connects. I don't think Samus even. Maybe she does get something. Okay, never mind. But still, that stomp's really good, just risk reward. Like she got the really hard call out on it with a fair, but even still, it's not an option that you shouldn't use. It's just something that you need to be more cautious with. And you could do like a teeter cancel stomp into shield or something if you wanted to as the next level mix up. If you had done a teeter cancel stomp here and she had done this fair covering this area, you could have shield drop need the landing lag of the fair. See, these kind of nairs are like the big like bad habit because they just have such shit risk reward, right? Even if you hit a Samus there, you don't get anything off of it. You get no value off of it. You want to be going for higher value hits like stomp or knee or bear, or an up air in a situation where it starts a juggle. But an up air on a grounded Samus won't start a juggle because they can just ASTI down it. And like this nair too. If you jump from around here and then you do a no fastfall stomp, you can teeter cancel it on the edge, and then it's a crazy strong overshoot move that is safe on CC, safe on block, and starts a full combo if you do land it. Yeah, so the situation where you do want to be using Nair as Falcon is when you do a dash forward retreating Nair. Because if you do that, it's really fucking hard for Samus to punish it, and if she tries to approach into it, she gets stuffed really easily. But outside of that, using Nair as an approaching tool versus Samus is just kind of not the best. It's better to use other options. That was a good bear. Yeah, see, okay, the reason why I always use walling bear over walling nair, or sorry, over walling knee, is that if you do a bear here, you're going to be facing into the stage, which means you can dash forward to escape their next option. As opposed to if you do a knee and then you try to dash back, you have to spend some number of frames in your turnaround before you start dashing the opposite way. So it's just a lot slower. And yeah, the knee is higher reward, but even here at 51%, knee isn't going to kill unless they do like really terrible DI. And you could be dead for that too. So wall with bear in this over walling with knee. That was a really good empty hop. Yeah, now she has no jump. So just right here, she's stuck on platform, right? You do dash forward, retreating up air here on their shield. And then see if she tries to punish it, but she just doesn't have time, so you can go for... You could hit like a grab or something on that, or another up air. Nair in that situation is actually kind of decent. I mean, you have to... using shield out of scramble situations is actually like... I don't use shield out of scramble situations versus a lot of characters, but specifically versus Samus, it's so good because bomb pressure just isn't real. You can pretty much always up air out of shield and interrupt bomb pressure, and her grab is incredibly committal, so if she ever starts like threatening grabs, all you have to do is do wave dash out of shield and then dash away, and you have enough time to get like a full combo, like a combo starter off of the end lag of the grab. Don't use your double jump here. So in general, like going to side platform here is really good because you can cover higher space. Like right here, if you do a full hop up air, it will cover like, you can cover this area, right? So just wait until Samus is going to be around this area, look at where she is, and then do a full hop up air instead of a double jump. And if you do a full hop up air and she does a bomb to avoid it, you just fastball down, like right here, you could have jumped this way, did an up air, and if she did a bomb, fastball to top platform, and then kind of go to side platform and force another situation where she'll probably be a bit lower at that point, so you maybe up air it. But like right there, if you had done no double jump, right here, done a full hop up air, trying to hit this, landed on top platform, when Samus drifts in, you could have probably punished the end lag with a knee, actually. Also, even if you couldn't true punish the knee, you could do a trade situation by jumping here and then slowly drifting in and putting out a knee to trade with the nair. Because, you know, you hitting a knee on Samus and Samus hitting a nair on you is going to be in your advantage, especially if you do the late drift in knee. It will most likely be the weak hit of nair, which will send you like nowhere. But like where... Okay. Like right here. Let me go back a little bit. So Samus is on platform, dashed about here, do a short hop up air, and then it will push her back really fucking far. And then you can kind of just keep pressuring, and it pushes her further into the corner, meaning it's easier to keep pressuring her afterwards. But like what does this... This knee only covers one very, very specific thing that they might do, which is like if they happen to fall in this location with something, and even if they did a falling missile this way, it would have hit you before the knee came out too. So it just doesn't cover that many options that Samus would do in that case. Yeah, doing knee as like raw reads and neutral like that, it's just like a hope and a prayer, you know. It's not like actively trying to cover a specific option that your opponent's gonna do, as much as it is just like expecting them to move into your space, to move into your hitbox. So instead of doing that, you want to very intentionally place the hitbox where you think they are going to be.
Falcon.
Oh no. Yeah, grab ledge there. Grab ledge earlier there. As soon as Samus is forced low and forced to grapple like this, if you just grab ledge, do a shield pivot wave dash to ledge, or the teeter cancel dash in wave dash to ledge, either of them work, and then refresh once right here, it's just really, really fucking good. And then if you refresh, if she does hit you with a with the up B, you can just SDI onto the stage and kind of reset to neutral. And if she doesn't and does it too early, then you can do a knee from ledge. You can just kind of hold ledge depending on how low she is, things like that. Yeah, those knees just it hasn't worked a single time. It's better to keep pressuring with up airs. Okay, yeah. So and when see there the walling knee worked, but it's just like so many of those situations, Bear would have connected, and even if it hadn't connected, it would have been a lot less risky because you can immediately dash back out of it. And Samus covering walling Bear into dash back is like fucking impossible because she's like just not fast enough to do it. Yeah, and those nairs. It's better to just keep the stage too. Like in a lot of these times, you have center stage, and by doing these full fling nairs into the corner, you're just giving up your entire stage control. Instead, your like default baseline should be walling them out and preventing them from approaching, and then once they feel like they can no longer approach and they just decide doing like missile in the corner or charging their charge shot or whatever, things like that. Once they stop approaching, then you start doing the overshot aerials. But you have to threaten the space in front of you before you can start doing that. So that was a really good knee. See, even this knee, like it could have been a bit lower to make it even safer. But like if you had done like a buffer shield out of this, right? And then, yeah, I was like pretty sure she was going to do a nair there. If you had just done a shield, then shielded this nair and done a up air out of shield, or you might have actually been able to. You might have been able to do a short hop knee and hit it, but you could just do an up air. If you really want to, like, it will ruin a Samus's mental game if you just keep up airing them and just keep basically making it feel impossible for them to win neutral once they're above you. And that will frustrate the fuck out of them and make them play a lot worse. So there's also that aspect of it. But it's also just like a good option in general. Damn. I was gonna say in this situation, it would be really hard for Samus to cover if you had done like a double jump forward and then air dodge up and in. If you had done this air dodge up and in, it would have pretty much only lost to her holding ledge, which I don't think most Samus would actually hold ledge in that situation. And actually, you might be able to drift such that you could land. Yeah, you could totally drift such that you could land on stage too. So then you're threatening, if you air dodge up here, you're either threatening landing on stage, in which case Samus hits you with a nair and you can just Omsa tech it and she's not fast enough to cover it, or do air dodge up and in and then fade back to ledge. Bah. Yeah. Like right here. You had done a short hop, and now just wait, do no fastfall, look at where Samus is. Oh, I see Samus is retreating. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to decide not to fastfall, and I'm going to drift forward and do as late of a knee as I can. And if you had done that, it would have hit Samus right here and caught the F smash, which, depending on their DI, might have killed them. But by doing the fastfall knee here, you just get F smashed instead and lose for it. Okay, that was about all I have to say about that. I hope you found this helpful.